So, oh guys, we got it. We might as well buy a lottery ticket. Okay, we got it. Before this game, I messaged Vivi, who is really Diao, or he's otherwise known as the Fat Dragon. I messaged him and I said, "Hi, my viewer want you to tower, okay?" He said yes. So he got Spanish. They're playing random civs. Viper has Conquerors, so he's probably going to go for some trolly scorpion thing. And Vivi got Spanish. Spanish is a fantastic civ to tower rush with. They build 30% faster. So the memes have been out today, okay? The memes have been out. This is a live game, so this has never been seen before. And Viper and Vivi have been playing differently for our enjoyment, or just for their own enjoyment, or just because, but who knows the reasoning, okay? In this case, Vivi said he's going to do something for my chat. Why my audience, of all audiences like tower rushing, I don't know. It pains me, but we'll see. Let's look at the maps, shall we? Does Viper have any exposed resources? He's a pretty good map. Is Vivi gonna steal his pig? I know pig. I know pig. I pig? Because Viper's going to get his pig. So they're playing nice. Viper has main gold on the left. His second gold and his third gold is forward. Definitely towerable. Stones are fine. Plenty of woodline options. Many of which are forward, but still having 5 different options for wood means that he'll probably be okay there. Nice early scouting is good if you're planning on tower rushing someone. Maybe Vivi won't tower rush though, guys. Maybe he's just tricking us all. But he is probably my favorite player in the community. His chat's hilarious. He's a really nice guy. I can't wait. So for Hidden Cup 2, everyone is going to act like Vivi. You just know it. Like in the first Hidden Cup, there weren't as many jokes, but then once the main event happened, and we could see the people who did joke were well received, I think that so many people are going to troll. And I've spoken to pro players who are signed up and are in the main event for Hidden Cup 2, and they said they're looking forward to the memes. And Vivi just signals Viper's boar to tell him it's there. I don't know why, but he's like, "Hey Viper, there's your pig, just so you know. You're welcome." But yeah, I think in the Hidden Cup, if people are talking to each other, they will talk in caps like the Fat Dragon will. They will probably, instead of saying GG, they might just type 1G like the Chinese guys are known for. I think a lot of people are going to act like they're Chinese. And I think a lot of people might pick yellow as well to make people think that they're Viper. Like the mind games are going to be off the charts. It'll be so much fun. Alright. Well, Viper is looking to click up very early here, guys. In fact, too early. Because he had to create another villager. I saw him drop off his food. I mean, could be a fast scout rush for Viper. I haven't put a lot of focus on like the maps and the strategies that these civs could potentially go for, because I'm fairly certain that it might not be a tower rush for Vivi, actually. I guess we'll just kind of cast it as we go here, guys. Ooh, there's wolves down here. And Viper might see the wolf. And he might consider the fact that Vivi will continue this wall here. Yup. Yup. Yup, there's the wall. That villager's so screwed. Yep. Wait, she could wall herself in. Oh, Viper's trying to block the villager into the wolf. This is amazing. I love it. You've seen lames where you block the villager into the pig. But here is blocking the villager into the wolf. Now Viper could attack the vill as well. Will she survive? I think she'll survive. With a palisade wall, she could survive. No, she'll make it back to the TC. Alright. Well, Viper sees the mining camp going up. The wolf was killed. Fat Dragon is going to give us what you guys wanted. Viper, he's going for a stable, most likely, and then he'll go for scouts. So there's the stable. Unique bonus of the Conquerors is that they can build a stable or an archer range without having to build a barracks before. What Vivi's doing, though, is he's built a forward barracks, perhaps for some spears. So maybe... This could be really good, actually. You build forward spearmen with your towers. And see what Viper can do against the Spanish tower rush. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. Everybody expects the Spanish tower rush. It is very common. Okay, Viper sees the tower now. Probably no surprises. He does know about the barracks. He scouted that as well. So he knows this will be tricky because Vivi will have spearmen. And for the dragon, you need to find... Your next tower would ideally be on the berries. Or a wood line your opponent's using. And I don't think he can range either. So... The next best thing would be farm space. But he needs... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, he wants to hit this area. Viper's already towering. So he might go here instead for farm space, yep. But towering is a huge expense. Your economy is definitely weaker when you do this. So that's why you need to weaken your opponent's economy with the tower rush. And so far, I'm not really sure that that has happened here. And Viper is now looking to go on a counter. So, normally I have Dave here co-casting with me when forward buildings happen, and I can say, Dave, why are forward buildings a bad idea? But since Dave isn't here, I'm going to do my best Dave impression to explain why forward buildings can be a problem. Well, I hate it when you always ask me to say this, man. Okay, I can't do it. I can't do it. It doesn't sound anything like Dave. Maybe I need to throw in a few apologies because he's Canadian. Like, sorry guys. But sorry, how's that sound? I don't know. But anyway, forward buildings are a problem because you can't reinforce back at home. You can't defend yourself as easily. So for Vivi, he needs some spearmen at home. He already has one though. Viper could still micro that down. And the rest is just walls. So it's actually quite good for Vivi how he's played this. I think he's sending another spear back as well. And then he's beginning to tower here. He's even killed a Viper villager. And this is where it begins to get a bit worrying for the Viper. Because remember, this is Viper's only gold close by. The other golds are forward and behind Vivi's tower. So the Fat Dragon, he's doing a great job here. I think he'll kill a villager. Yeah, so that's 2 total vills he's killed here. And Viper's scouts, they have not done any damage at the Fat Dragon's base. So my viewers wanted Vivi to tower rush. He said, sure, no problem, T90. I'll do anything for you. And then, it's kind of worked. Viper still has a ton of farming eco. So his food eco is fine. He did have his stone, so he's building defensive towers. For some reason, some of the villagers can't... Oh boy. Oh, this is a problem. This is not fine. Viper's here. This is not fine for you, Vivi. This tower's denied, and now the Fat Dragon is trying to get back into this tower. So awkward, man. So awkward. I feel like all of these villagers are going to die at this rate. They're all exposed. There's a lot of weak ones, Viper. He has to avoid the spearmen. I don't know. Isn't the best play just build another tower? Yeah, I think you just build another tower. Just try and keep your forward position. Maybe not there, though. Here, Viper's villagers are getting attacked by the tower. Vivi's eco is looking better. Like, you see how he has the farms now. Well, normally you tower rush with Spanish and then try and get to Castle Age as fast as possible and get into Conquistadors. Do you guys notice how there's a sheep hiding behind the barracks? Might see the sheep rush later on. It's one of my favorite strategies. you can kind of tell that Vivi's feels like he's running out of options. I wouldn't be surprised to see Viper go into Scorpions in the next stage. He's opened up very standard, which is good. But yeah, wouldn't surprise me to see him forget about any potential Archer transition, which would be common, and instead go into Scorpions. Because today these guys have been in it for the memes. T90, does Viper like getting towered? Yes, he loves it. It's his favorite thing. T90, that's how Viper found the barracks. Scouted it with the sheep. Yeah, he did have the sheep there. You're right. I remember him stealing it. But he also saw it with the scout. I confirmed that. But I guess that's how Vivi got the sheep back. 5D chess from Vivi, right? He didn't take the sheep intentionally. So Viper would steal it and then give the sheep back to him so he could go for the sheep rush. I mean, there's not many players that are that good at strategy in this game. These spearmen are lonely now. They don't have any villagers next to them as a companion. And they also will not kill any villagers. But economically speaking, it's really good for the dragon. And I mean really good. Uh-oh. Oh, did I just jinx him? I jinxed him. Viper was waiting for this. Viper was waiting for this. One villager down. Immediately after, T90 says, oh yeah, his eco's great. Villagers with deer in their hands die. I'm sorry about that, Vivi. I really didn't try that, I promise. Didn't mean to jinx you, man. Yeah, I saw you say that, Ozzy Rules. It's cool. So he's just gonna mill Viper's deer. The Fat Dragon is on the way to Castle H. He should have more stone miners soon, and he does. He's saving up the stone for conquistadors. So he is going to switch away from the towers, guys, and he'll go for a more standard approach of conquistadors, but this has been a very close game. 5 kills, 2 deaths, Viper having more kills but less economy and less space. I say less economy just because of the vill count. And Viper now sees these vills. He starts building a counter tower. And Vivi's like, uh-oh, let's go back. Just passing, man. Just passing. And there's a stable for him. Probably not for scouts, but more so for bloodlines. What's Viper up to? Vivi came back. Viper's building another tower. Oh, it's an outpost. Ah, tricked ya. Oh, now it's a tower. This is so annoying. This is so annoying, man. I'm so glad I'm not Viper. Ah, tricked ya. I'm not gonna build mine. Wait, am I gonna build one? I might build one. You should probably finish yours, because I might build one. No, I'm not gonna build one. Vivi says WTF, and now watch, he's gonna build one. This is too good. Now, we need to get someone in here to analyze its situation and see who wasted more stone. Probably Viper. Vivi needs to save his stone so we could build a castle. Will he build it forward? Or will he build it at home? Yeah, he'll build it at home. That's the smarter play. And Viper's still trying to hunt down these villagers. And Vivi's like, nope, I'm running back. This has been great, man. This has been the best game of the day for sure between these two. And what is Viper going to do here? He's going for... This is also the most standard game that we've seen today. And Viper's added a second TC. So Viper, I think, recognizes that conquistadors can be very difficult to deal with. He also recognizes he needs to get his map back, as does the dragon. And so the dragon will use the spearmen versus the elephants. And I think Viper's elephants die to this. Yeah, man, it's just so solid. Vivi's playing so solid. Uh-oh. I jinxed him again. That's alright. This is the norm on this stream. The second I say he's doing good, Viper does something good against him. So, nice pick off from Viper. But sloppy play from Vivi. Probably should have kept to that monk from hopping out of the monastery. He was an overzealous monk. He really wanted to preach the word of God to Viper's people. He went into Wololo then. Castle Age Conquistadors. Or just Conquistadors and Castle Age, rather. Probably the strongest unit, in all honesty. Like, they are... When they get their armor upgrades, they're insane. They give the Spanish player the time that they desperately need to get to those Imperial Age options. Because remember, Spanish, they don't have archers. So it can be complicated for them, but they get full upgrades on their trash. They get paladins, they get siege ram, they get onager, they get bombard cannons, hand cannons, monks. They have a lot of options, but you know, conquistadors is normally what you want to work with in the Castle Age. The difficult thing with Spanish is getting to the conquistadors. That's not very easy to do. And Vivi has done that. And you guys should thank yourselves, okay? You guys wanted him to tower rush. Well, not all of you, but some of you. He did it. And because the tower rush was successful, he was able to get to the castle. So I would say close game, but certainly a lead for the dragon right now. As he's even TCing Viper's 1 gold. So Viper needs to use these scouts to scout the other area of the map, sorry, to see where the golds are. The other golds would actually be in the north. So it won't be very easy for Viper to get to gold unless he gets this hill soon. And he will have to rely solely on conversions for that. Monks have 9 range, conquistadors have 6 range, so if you're quick enough with your fingers, you can convert these. But if you're quick enough, you can also run away from the monks. Vivi. Yep, that's what he's done, so. Yeah, this will be tough for Viper. The dragon's base is fully secured. He's even working on getting some relics right now. And he's killed 2 Viper villagers just like that. Oh, we also said that this best of 5 is for $1 million. So, I've had to take out a massive loan, but yeah, whoever wins this game gets $1 million. T90, how much money do you think you'd have to pay Vivi and Viper to play a 1v1 Force Nothing? Probably the $1 million that we're already using for this best of 5. What is that farm, Viper? What is that farm? That was the ultimate T90 farm. What was that? Is his farm and castle hotkey similar? He just had 20 villagers going to build 1 farm. What was it? I need an explanation. Somebody explain it to me. Also, why has he built that castle there? I have so many questions, so little answers. This eco is suddenly looking pretty bad for Viper. What's going on here? What happened there? Did he have a brain fart? And he just misclick everything and then he decide I don't know. Look at that lumber eco, man. Not good at all. And Viper loses some of his scouts. Viper probably wants to get to that relic. I'm liking the Fat Dragon's position, guys. He has 1 relic. Could get this relic in his base. Could get this gold in his base. And boom! Gotta kill the monks first in this situation. And Viper doesn't have enough. Viper loses 3 monks, gets 1 conversion. He's now making ballista elephants, which are not very good. Definitely feel like there's been a bit of a shift here where Viper feels like it's near impossible to come back, so he's going for something meme-ish. You know? Because the game was close, then Vivi took a lead, and now Viper goes, okay, let's go for ballista elephants, which are very poor. Meanwhile, Fat Dragon runs right in. Look how quickly all of this is happening. He's massacring Viper. It's 81 villagers for Vivi. It's 62 for Viper. And Viper has 11 idle vills that aren't even working for him. Can that Mangonel see the relic? No, he can't, so he can't snipe the monk. Viper's in trouble here. Big, big trouble. Oh, wait. Oh! Oh, you almost got him. That's funny. Viper sees it and Viper will dodge. And that dragon is on the way to the Imperial Age. So you can say what you want about Vivi. Say that Vivi's a tower rush player. He's a waller. He's a forwarder, whatever. But one thing that you have to remember with this fat dragon guy is that he is so good at booming behind it.
$5 to help with the Bow 5 prize pool.
Oh, thank you, AC Long John. I'll make sure to put that into the $1 million prize pool. Like, isn't that insane? He's been able to apply so much aggression. He's had some great engagements. He'll actually just run away from these now. And now he can go towards the Imperial Age. He's building barracks because his opponent's making elephants, so he's thinking of going halbs. And Viper needs a lot of momentum now to delay Vivi. And maybe this is it. He's building a castle which will protect his 2 golds. Vivi sees the castle is going up. He's looping his conquistador's background. I don't think the dragon can deny this castle. It's unlikely. They'll kill 2 monks, but these villagers need to run. Now, I said the ballista elephants are bad. Now that they have their upgrades, they're actually doing pretty well. But so much more costly than a conquistador, so much less mobile than a conquistador. But alright, Viper. Alright, Viper, keep it up, man. Make more ballista elephants. Let's see how these things fare. Ballista elephants will also kill the pikemen. I definitely would like to see Viper catch up here. Vivi has 2 relics. Remember, he does have these resources in the back of his base. He just hasn't scouted that. Look at that. Like, what are the odds of being a relic and a gold right where he hasn't scouted? He probably won't even go to that because he is this gold, so. But, Vivi can make a treb. Now that he's in the Imperial Age, the treb is on the way. And he's continuing to make the pikemen. It's very easy to tech up your units when you're Spanish because their blacksmith techs do not cost gold. So it's quite easy for you to get your upgrades. And Vivi gets a conversion on one of the elephants. Could get another one. He did get another one. That's 2 conversions. And he has the rams here, and he'll have the treb here, so still not looking very good for Viper. Oh, and there's conquistadors in the back of Viper's base. Viper lost more villagers out here, probably 3 or 4. And he's hiding in the houses. Such a good game from Vivi, man. Can the ballista elephants keep Viper in the game? I'm not so sure. I feel as if this is going to be a never-ending cycle for him. He's just lost another elephant to the conversion. And another one. These ballista elephants are so very expensive. You can never get to the Imperial Age while making these things in castle. So Viper has to push back in the castle age. It's kind of a now or never situation. And Vivi's making plenty of pikes. He's making plenty of monks. He's just converting these things. So it was an excellent transition from him. He went into pikes, he went into monks, he went into the counters of the elephants. And the elephants are tanky. They've killed a lot of units, making the KD look even. But the game is not even because Viper, look, he's falling back to another castle on this hill. It's a disaster for him, and Viper, with the capital GGs, which is normally what the dragon will do, he calls the GG, and you did it, chat. You did it. My Twitch chat affected an expert level game. Congratulations. You guys wanted the tower rush from the dragon. I'm gonna message him actually. What do we got here? Well, I have to be in all caps with Vivi. They are very happy. Thank you. Let's see if he responds for the YouTube video. Okay. Don't want YouTube to miss out on the conversation, the excellent conversation you have with the dragon. Vivi? You are ruining my YouTube video, you monster. No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. Alright, he hasn't responded yet. Okay, we'll go to the achievements. We'll go to the Chiefs. 49 kills for both. Okay. But look at the eco difference. Basically, the dragon went forward. He towered. And then after he made his castle, he boomed big time. And while he was doing that, he was doing damage to Viper, multiple areas with conquistadors. And Viper, there wasn't really a lot he could do. Viper needed to gain an eco lead, somehow he didn't. And Viper, in my opinion, didn't make enough monks, because it's a crappy situation, but you have to make monks there. Another thing is that Viper could have made archers starting in feudal age, so while he's on his way up to castle age, mass those archers, get to crossbowmen. With crossbowmen, you have that range to maybe deal with the conks. And again, Vivi leading with the castle age time, the imperial age time, the map exploration, the research count. He deserved that victory. It was a good game.